With a robust background spanning various industries, including technology and procurement.
I started my IT career in 2004. Started off with as a technical support, bringing up the morale of the team, and then making sure that they actually meet up with the goals of the roadmap that's given for the quarterly goals that they have, and transforming the process. But these IoT, or you're talking about AI, when you're talking about blockchain, all that we can see is they have enhanced the world. The initiative that they have brought in is from across the country.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the esteemed FaceTime with Leaders, an initiative by World Development Corporation. I'm Sunny Pancholi, anchor at World Development Corporation. FaceTime with Leaders is a platform for industry titans to share their experiences, thoughts, ideas, and best practices in order to inspire one another and future leaders. We have one such highly vouched for name on FaceTime with Leaders with us today, Ms. Rashmi Ramkumar. With a robust background spanning various industries, including technology and procurement, she has consistently demonstrated her expertise in driving efficiency and excellence across organizational functions. Since March 2017, she has been a pivotal figure at Tech Mahindra, spearheading project planning, execution, monitoring, and closure as an Agile Programme Manager. Welcome to FaceTime with Leaders, Ms. Rashmi.
Thank you very much. And I really appreciate the initiative.
Welcome. So, Ms. Rashmi, could you provide our viewers with a sum up of your career journey so far?
Sure. I started my IT career in 2004. Started off with as a technical support executive, and scaled up vertically into various roles as team lead, and then the managerial roles. Currently as an Agile Programme Manager in Tech Mahindra. I've also worked for IBM for 12 years, in which I have worked into supply chain, vendor management, and also basically and now into Agile Programme Management, and mainly into Agile transformation, whether it is like a Scrum Master role or an Agile coach, Agile transformation, release train engineer, and even deployment manager or an Agile program manager on an enterprise level, working with multiple vendors, multi-vendor model with clients distributed across the globe. So, and cross-functional teams. So yes, here I am with the Agile experience. Yeah.
Ms. Rashmi, thank you for the excellent start to this interview. So continuing our conversation, can you discuss a specific example where you have successfully implemented Agile transformation within the organization?
Definitely. I have been into Agile transformation for more than 7 years now. To give a specific example, there was a team which I worked with as an Agile coach who was underperforming, and I had to work on a productivity upliftment for the team. So from bringing up the morale of the team, and then making sure that they actually meet up with the goals of the roadmap that's given for the quarterly goals that they have, and transforming the processes of Agile, and then ensuring that they meet up with their goals. I think that's the achievement, working with cross-cultural teams, and ensuring that each team member is given due importance, and then ensuring that their productivity and quality is enhanced. Yes, we had a specific team wherein the team was completely underperforming, and after constant coaching and working with them individually, I ensured that they, from maybe the backlog, whatever they had was around 50, that was brought down to 1 in a quarter's time. So I think that was an achievement that I can share. Yeah.
That sounds amazing. All right. So building on to that, what advice would you like to give aspirants in the IT field with your long-horn experience?
It's for the aspirants, I would like to say that they need to have more, focus on the patience and perseverance. And of course, along with upgrading their skills, because that's what IT is. You keep on upgrading your skills, but then work sincerely, and definitely you will be able to, leap bounds apart. So yeah, that's the advice.
All right. Okay. So now that we have discussed your career journey, your professional pursuits, roles, and responsibilities, let's dive into the subject of ESG and corporate governance. So here is my question to you, and a very obvious one. How and when did you develop an interest in ESG and corporate governance?
All right, being in the IT world for a long time now, in spanning 18 plus years, I had an opportunity to work in certain initiatives like the CSR initiatives in the companies that I have worked for, whether it is connecting with the society in terms of old age homes or orphanages, or even planting trees when it comes to environment. So I would say that that was an eye opener, which just transformed the way I was thinking about how corporates are actually directly or indirectly impacting the society. So that's when I started getting into that and see how we as an individual and also as a corporate, how effectively we can, contribute to the society and environment. So that's how I actually got into this environment or ESG, program.
All right. Okay. So as an ESG and corporate governance expert, what values do you bring to the table?
I would say mainly moved on the productivity upliftment. Again, on non-financial projects, if you see, we would definitely want to see how the company can utilize their resources as well as the funds in the right way, wherein it impacts the society in the upliftment, and on the long run, even on the productivity, you would see those impacts in the company as well. So as and when you bring changes in the society, that the same resources would get into the corporate world as well, and then you would see the change. So for me, yes, those values is something that I would bring in as a people manager, because I've worked with resources from different backgrounds, and also the needs of each one is different. And when it comes to environment, yeah, I think there are a lot of companies who are investing in CSR initiatives, wherein there are different, even the startups that we have, and how we can actually use our funds in upliftment of those who are working towards these environment, and see how impactful it can be for ESG. So I would like to bring in that in the corporate world and add value to those mainly.
All right, Ms. Rashmi. Since you belong to IT landscape, let's dive into the subject of IT and the advents of IT and technology onto your professional landscape. So here is my question to you. What are some remarkable changes you expect to see in the IT field in particular, or the corporate world in general, with the advent of IoT, AI, ML, blockchain, big data, digital twin, cloud, and Web 3.0?
To sum up with all these technology, it's a huge impact that it's going to have, in the coming. It has already started, I could say, because we've already started on the blockchain or the Web3 that's coming in. When we talk when you talk about, it's mainly on the security. So people just look for how secure you are and how your data is secured, and can you trust it or not? Because there are still some people who don't want to get into IoT of things, and they just want to do it manually. But these IoT, or you're talking about AI, when you're talking about blockchain, all that we can see is they have enhanced the way we live our lives in a very impactful and in a better way. And then also when it comes to security, you can be rest assured, you can really trust, okay, everything is with me, you're not losing anything. I mean, especially with Web3, it's an upgradation from Web2. When people started thinking, okay, all my data is going on the internet, everybody gets to know what you are doing and what you're not. But then, yeah, with Web3, again, that security has come into picture. So IT industry, I think, has contributed much to the growth of, globally, I can say in a manner that it has affected millions of lives at the same time in a positive way. And all these, of course, there are some, pros and cons, but if it is used effectively, that's IT, IoT, or when it is AI, that's a boom now. And also, when it comes to Web3, I think it's a great start, and then we will see a lot of benefits of it in the future.
All right. Mr. Rashmi, thank you for sharing such amazing insights into different subjects. So this brings us to the last question of the session. We are building a community of industry magnates. The move is meant for cross-pollination of knowledge and building a knowledge-sharing community of corporate giants and industry experts. So what are your thoughts about these initiatives taken by Mr. Zishan Pathan, Mr. Heval Mehta, and the team of World Development Corporation?
Yes, I think it's a wonderful initiative because I have seen it as being part of it. Because I never thought there was something like this. It's a completely different world. The initiative that they have brought in is from across the country. There are stalwarts coming in, and then they actually manufacture, I think, industry magnets in this program. And then, especially when we have these opportunities to speak to, that is the guest speakers from the industry. They're such great people, and being part of those discussions and case studies, it's amazing. It actually changes the way you look at things and how well you can contribute, and there are so many opportunities that is being shared. I mean, they are doing a great job as it is. And then they're reaching out to the entire crowd who was, for me, I myself wasn't aware of it until I came into, the World Directors Corporation. So I think that is amazing. I would appreciate the efforts that they have taken. All the best to them in the future as well. I would love to see many more industry magnets come out from this, organization. So it's great to be part of it.
Great, great, great. It was fantastic conversing with you, and I'm confident that your insights will inspire future leaders, Ms. Rashmi. Thank you for joining us today. Wish you the best for your future endeavors. Moreover, trust that this initiative by Directors Institute has unquestionably expanded the participants' understanding and enriched their minds.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a nice day.